FCS parents, can you believe we're almost through the first week of March? That means there's less than 3 months remaining in the school year. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but either way, time is marching on, and I'm looking forward to seeing what God is going to do throughout the rest of the school year here at FCS. Well, today, what I want to talk to you about is about safety. And as an administrator here on campus, safety is something that I'm thinking about all the time. There's a verse in Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 3. A sensible person sees danger and takes cover, but the inexperienced keep going and are punished. Now, I certainly don't believe in living in fear, not at all. I believe God is my protector, and I believe I don't need to worry about things. But what the verse is talking about is about being prudent. When there's something that you should be doing, you definitely should be doing it. You know, I certainly view God as my provider. He is the source of my provision, yet I still need to go to work every day. I certainly view God as my healer, but for example, a few years ago when I tore my Achilles, while I sought prayer for my Achilles, I still went to a doctor, had surgery, had that repaired. It's the same way with our safety. I certainly view God as my protector, but it's very prudent to take action when necessary to deal with certain situations. And that's why we have all the various safety procedures we have here on campus. You know, I pray every day that nothing dangerous happens on campus, for example, a fire, yet we do fire drills. We want to make sure the kids know that if there is a fire, that they know how to get out of a building safely without endangering themselves or others. They can get out of the building, away from buildings, into a nice, safe place. Same thing with our lockdown drills. I want to make sure that both the staff and the students know that, you know, I pray that nothing never happens, but if there's a situation on campus where we need to make sure that we are locked down, that students are kept out of a dangerous situation, that everybody knows exactly what to do. It goes into all of our policies and procedures about keeping doors and gates locked. It is a hassle at times, I know, for both students and staff, sometimes parents, in terms of getting around campus, but it's for the safety of everyone that we keep things locked down. All the doors locked, all the gates locked during the school day. We all know that we live in a broken, fallen, crazy world, and we just want to make sure that we're providing the safest environment possible. In addition, even with our carpool, having teachers out there during carpool hours, just making sure kids aren't crossing the parking lot. Kids, constantly talking to kids about not crossing the parking lot. They think we're just, I don't know, having rules just for the sake of having rules, but it's for their safety. There's dozens of cars coming through the area in a very short amount of time. I want to make sure nobody gets hit by a car. Quite honestly, some parents drive a little too quickly through the parking lot. We need to keep the speeds down a little bit, but we want to make sure that everybody is safe during those times. We also want to try to look ahead and try to avoid any potential problems we may have as well. So that's why some of our policies and procedures are in place as well. Now, along with safety, one thing that we're installing, in the process of installing right now, is actually security cameras. We've got our first camera up. We're going to have several more in the next week or so get put up here on campus. And it's just an opportunity for us to make sure we know exactly what's going on around campus all the time. For example, for most of the day, most of us are either in classrooms or in an office. We aren't always necessarily outside. So having those security cameras gives us a chance to make sure we're monitoring everything that takes place. We're able to monitor the playground when the kids are out there. We certainly have teachers out there, but the cameras are able to see everything that takes place out there. Even when we're not here on campus, those cameras are going to be able to see everything that's going on. For example, when I get a call at 2 a.m. from the alarm company saying a sensor went off, and it turns out it was just the wind that blew something and set off a sensor, I won't have to make a drive at 2 a.m. all the way to campus just to see that the wind activated a sensor. So there's lots of reasons why we'll have these security cameras in place. Quite honestly, on the playgrounds, when two kids are arguing and they both tell me the other one started it, I'll be able to go to a camera and say, no, you actually started it. So there's lots of reasons for having these security cameras in place. And for the most part, it just provides better safety for everybody here on campus, whether we're talking about students, teachers, administrators, parents, the campus itself. We want to make sure that this is the safest environment possible. So that's why we're doing that. So you may see a few cameras over the next week or so as you come on and drive onto campus. Hopefully they're a little bit hidden so people aren't quite obvious to everybody that's coming on campus, but you may see that. You may hear the kids talking about it a little bit as well. But we want to make sure you guys know safety is very important to us here at FCS. And as I said, it's very humbling and it's an honor that you would trust your kids to us for as long as you guys do every single day. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. If you have any questions or any concerns about safety, if you have any suggestions about how we can be safer here on campus, please feel free to contact us here on campus. You can call us at the office. You can email me directly. We'd love to hear what you have to say. You guys help make us better. We're not perfect, we're trying to get there, but we can get better together if you guys are helping us out throughout this entire process. All right, have a great week. God bless.